Hi guys, Markoon here. I'm with Advienne and Kryze, and this is gonna be the last BT diary room of this split.
Excel being routed, running for their lives. Excel for the 6th split in a row will be denied playoffs.
I think like we did a good job considering the circumstances. I genuinely believe that we also got like a little bit unlucky with a few things. I mean, it blows to not make playoffs, but I think the split itself was rather good.
I think we got unlucky. We just dropped games to what? The Fnatic game we should have won, the SK game we should have won.
Misfits game.
You can even say the Misfits game we should have won. Like we just dropped games we didn't need to and we didn't make playoffs.
I mean, I learned a lot about how confident I can be in game, and I learned that I can actually play in the LEC and do well against these players that I've always been watching. So I learned a lot about how to feel about my gameplay and how to have a good mindset.
I mean, as a team, yeah, we grew because when you put into LEC, week 4, with no scrim time, you're gonna have to grow or you're gonna just lose. So, but for me personally, I don't think that's much growth. Just I just gained some experience and became a little bit better at the game during the split.
Which is growth.
No, it's not growth. For me, that's just improving. It's not like personal growth.
I think we grew as a team. We went through rough and fun experience together. We actually are a good team, and I learned that if some things would have gone differently or we have done this and that, then we would have made playoffs. And I think next split.
That's the line of every split, no?
Yeah, but it's the same every split, so.
Yeah, if some things would have gone different, we would have made playoffs.
I think for sure the next split is ours. I've said this the last 3 splits.
But this time for real.
This split. Next split that's the split.
For me, the most valuable thing that I've learned is that I don't have to like overthink a lot of stuff. I don't have to overthink my skill level. I don't have to overthink, whether I'm actually good or whether I'm just looking into teams. So I learned a lot about how to have a right mindset towards the game.
I learned a lot from Nukeduck, watching him play. He has a very different mindset thinking about the game, like especially in mid game, about just about lane assignments and stuff, but kind of showed me that the game is not really figured out, there's still a lot of approaches to how you want to play the game and that you shouldn't have a too linear mindset towards the game.
I think Mark did a really good job. Obviously, I think the jungle role is probably the role with the most pressure on it, and it takes a very big part in a team to be a jungler, and I think that coming in so early in the split and playing against like really good junglers and doing well is really good. So for me it goes to Mark.
I think for me it's Nukeduck. This guy came off 2 bad splits. Then he had a bad start with Excel, getting completely roasted on Twitter every day. And this guy still had the mental to practice hard every day. He was patient with me and Hank when we came in. While we were rookies, when we played on stage for the first time, the bad. He was still practicing hard and just focusing on the next game. And he was playing really well in game as well. So I think it's very respectable.
Yeah, I think it's Nukeduck for me as well, actually. Because of, all of the reasons Mark mentioned, but he also has been supportive to everyone the entire split and helped everyone improve, and he also played very good himself, so probably the MVP.
We'll be right back after this short break. Gentlemen, a short view back to the past.
I think for me it's Hank's famous now quote.
Yeah, we're mostly practicing, I think, the BTXL strategy of winning the game. So that's what we're working at right now.
I really took that to heart. What a beautiful quote.
Paid off, I suppose. For a little bit.
Never went 0-4.
Happens.
Actually, the pickup lines were also pretty fun.
Addicted to cannons. Loyal unless you inf me. And then as my pickup line I have probably blitzcrank because I'm gonna pull you in and knock you out.
Okay, that was... Yeah, it wasn't cringe at all.
All cringe is good cringe.
The pickup lines was kind of cringe and fun.
Ankles, treats, broken blade, Jesus, reckless, Jesus. What? That's cheating. What? That's cheating, man.
Oh, well, it's got glasses.
That is terrible, but it's Hank because of the glasses.
Yeah, that is me.
That's awful.
I'm guessing it's me.
That's so
Yeah,
terrible.
it's Snook Duck. I don't think anyone can be
Yeah.
regarded the best.
None of us
I think we're all
deserve
very
this
good.
I would like that from my support. It was a question was like, should Yumi be the first champ deleted from the game, yes or no? It was a quick yes.
Yeah, it's very quick. Yes, I agree. Yumi is a great champion to play for children and starting players, but I'm passing on that one. Thank you.
And now back to our regular programming.
I think the best team of the split is Rogue, with I think inspired at the helm. So yeah, Rogue and Inspired, I think they're first right now.
Wow.
They're the most like consistent team throughout the regular split, I think. Other teams have like dropped the ball a bit for fun. Obviously in playoffs we're gonna see like what really matters and whether the teams that thought they could just, make playoffs easily and now try hard, what they'll do. But for the regular split, in my opinion, it's for sure Rogue.
I think for me, overall in the split, it's also probably Rogue. But then, if you ask me like right now who's the best team, I would say it's like G2. I think G2 had like a very bad first half of the split, like they weren't performing. But I think they've like really shown, especially like, I think they started after our game in week 4. They started really like upping the tempo and playing better. And I guess they like, playoffs is coming, so they focused up a bit. But I think they've been definitely performing really well in the second half. And I assume that they're also just gonna win this playoff. No, I don't think there's one particular player in G2 right now that's like performing exceptionally well. Like they're all just playing in a good level. And I think they're playing well as a team again now. So I think they're 8-1 in the second half. So yeah, they're kind of smurfing right now.
For me, the best team it's Rogue for sure. I think they're a step above every other team. I guess G2 is a bit behind them, but I still think they have that small edge of them.
G2 went 2-0 against Rogue.
Yeah, but that's like because they have
Mental edge.
yeah, it's like their kryptonite. I'm not sure who the best player is actually. I know Hank said Inspired, and a lot of people say Inspired, but I guess I can say Inspired as well. He's been playing pretty well, so.
Respectable choice.
I expect us to go 18-0, or I am not playing anymore. I will not change my mind. No, but I think that we are going to make playoffs. That's just my expectation.
For me, I think the playoff goal is like overrated. I don't want to go to playoffs and just play the 6th versus 5th match and lose, Like, I think with the team we have right now, I don't want to set my goal at like playoffs. I want to set my goals my goal to like worlds, make like top 4, top 3, and like actually contest the good teams. I think playoffs is too weak of a goal for like the potential that we have as a team.
Yeah, I like the thought of that. I think the making the playoffs is gonna be the absolute like baseline. I think if we now start to split with the confidence, with the experience we have, we can for sure make playoffs. So that should be like the lowest line. I think after that we can see where else we end up. It would be obviously great to get to Worlds.
I mean, for myself for next split, I just want to be the best version of myself each and every day, and perform consistently throughout an entire split. Especially if I've played now like half a split and I've like done decently well in some games, a little worse in less, So if I could really show up in a whole split and just perform consistently, like for me, that would be a really good goal.
Yeah, for me, I just don't, I was a rookie this split, and that brings with, the protection coating of being a rookie. But the next split, I don't want to be considered a rookie. I want to be considered an ADC player, and I want to be considered strong enough to compete at the top of my role.
I guess I'm just aiming to have a better split than I had this split. I guess that is it. This is probably my worst split of my ADC career so far, so it can only go uphill from here.
So thank you for watching this, the last BT Diary room of the split. It's been a fun ride with the BT Diary rooms, and I want to also say thank you for all the old fans who first of all kept supporting us, and then also the new fans that we've gotten after we proved that we became a better team. So I want to welcome all the fans, and thanks for all the support we've been getting, and I'm gonna hope to see you guys next year as well.